Hi, everyone. After reading Addiction and Grace, Love and Spirituality in the Healing of Addictions by Dr. Gerald May, I see addiction in a new light. My thoughts are that I made light of having addictions to candy because I love sweets. I know people that make light of being addicted to Coca-Cola or soap operas, uh, something of that sort, and it is really nothing to make light of because we do all have addictions. Dr. May said it can be work, performance, responsibility, intimacy, being liked, helping others. The list goes on and on. It doesn't have to be alcohol. It doesn't have to be drugs. But every one of us has an addiction. And in having addiction, we are therefore in need of grace. And God gives us grace. And I like that what he tells us is that we use energy that actually should be focused on God. And we as believers, we truly should have our focus on God. He says here that these are what we worshiped. This is what we worship. We worship the soap opera. We worship the candy. We worship the chocolate. We worship the alcohol. We worship the lust. We worship these things because they're what we attend to, where we give our time and energy instead of love. Addiction then displaces and supplants God's love as the source and object of our deepest true desire. Oh my goodness. That really hit a nerve with me. What have I been doing? My true desire is God to be the deepest true desire of my heart. But I have this candy addiction over here saying, hey, look at me. I'm here. That hinders me from giving my full self in love. My full self. It hinders me. And all of us have an addiction. Every one of us. As I said, it may not be alcohol, may not be drugs, but every one of us has an addiction, and that addiction is a hindrance. But there is grace. Hallelujah. God's grace, his unmerited favor. Hallelujah. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. So, recovery and deliverance for me, as a form of spiritual formation, yes, it's needed. Yes. Because all of us sitting in a church house, I don't care if it's 10 or 10,000, all of us has an addiction. Therefore, all of us need to work through spiritual formation in recovery and deliverance, that we may rid ourselves of this addiction, that we may go back having our full focus. I said go back, but we may then have, because if we all have addictions, then has there ever been a time when we truly were just focused on God? So, spiritual formation in recovery and deliverance for the people of the church, yes, I believe it can help us get on the right path. One, to helping one another. Two, to always realize that we all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. And three, as Paul says, he asked 3 times for God to take that thorn out of his side. And God told him, my grace is sufficient.